The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Looking to put a drive together. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. At their own 29-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a...
And it looked like he got the feed down, didn't he? Yes, it's a catch. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 47 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Come off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Vick now. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, it's Vick. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Back to it after the pick-6, Vick. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Vick, he's going to change things up. 48-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Tyrell Dodson, the one to bring him down.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Vic to throw it. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Vic readies to throw. It's caught by Sanders.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here now, 3rd and a yard. To throw, Vic. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Another extra point opportunity here. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Falcons 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 3rd down, Vic. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Liking 18.
In motion goes the tight end. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Second and 10.
Here's Vic.
Open man downfield is Johnson.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now here's Vic. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Vic on the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So what can Vic do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for the 2-point conversion?
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit.
Falcons 14.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it will come out to the 20.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Get your money down. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
That is man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Only a pickup of 2, but that's all they needed for the first. Up the middle they run with Bettis. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Marino sets up. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, but it's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards on the play. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Marino here from the gun. On target over the middle to Hill. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
At the Falcons' 36-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Bettis. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Now it's Marino. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively. And it'll be fourth down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Play action now, Vick. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Andre Johnson, 57 yards. And the Falcons are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
The kicker on
Now for the point after. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Dolphins 24, Falcons 21.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a first and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. To throw is Marino. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 43. A run right side, it's Bettis. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Here's Marino to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Za'Darius Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So no gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right. Otherwise, that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward Marino. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Let's go now.
Vic's going to change the play.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here we go. Ready.
Vic now from the 50. Well, that's complete to Sanders. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before a 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Vick to throw. And he is caught. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Jason Taylor in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Now Michael Vick. Johnson's got it complete.
They drive some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
3rd and 12.
Vick. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to tie things up in the final minute. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, the Jets sweep to start the drive.
And that won't help much. Only a yard on 1st down.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 2nd down.
A carry now for Bettis.
And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Marino to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Gets this to Waller. Oh, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short game.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now it's Marino connecting with Hill. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial.
At the 46-yard line.
So possession in overtime first goes to the Atlanta Falcons, and we are back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing, Vic.
Quick throw there is incomplete. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Now Bettis. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And there's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now.
Here's 3rd and 10.
A run. This is Bettis. I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. A bold play call there on 3rd down, and they almost picked it up.
They almost got there, as you just noted. Brings up 4th and inches. And you know what I'm a big advocate of if you're going to go for it here, and I think that they should? Quarterback sneak. Pick up the 1st down, get a fresh set, and then go for the end zone.
And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated,
I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defense